Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to another Clash of Clans video, and in today's video I'll be showing you an epic clan war that we just finished. Okay, actually it's not that epic. You can see we won by a huge amount, and looking at my war loot bonus, you guys must be thinking, what is so different about this time's war? Okay, I'll show you guys. As you can see, the maximum amount of stars you can get is actually 90, and we were only 3 stars away from that maximum amount. Okay, only 2 bases have not been 3-star, and we 3-star every single one of their other bases. Now at first look you might think that this was actually a huge mismatch. I'll show you guys why. They actually have 9 Town Hall 10s and 11 Town Hall 9s, but we only had 12 Town Hall 9s and no Town Hall 10s at all. But as you can see, all of their Town Halls were rushed, especially those Town Hall 10s. Many of them did not have Infernos. Even if they did, their majority of their other defenses and their walls were relatively low level. And this is a German clan, not to ridicule them or what not, but just to show you that this was at first thought we thought we were the one getting mismatched, and like how come we were up against so many Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 9s. But at a closer look, upon inspecting all their bases, we breathed a huge sigh of relief as they were all rush Town Halls, and so it was naturally very easy for us to 3-star them. And you can see that most of their war bases weren't that hard to 3-star at all. Okay, no, in fact they had more than 11 Town Hall 9s. They had about 15 Town Hall 9s. I didn't really bother counting, but it was definitely a lot more than us. We only have 12 Town Hall 9s, and the rest, and the other 18 of us were Town Hall 8s, okay? But none of us were rush Town Hall, so yeah. Okay, anyways, let us get down to the replay. Given the green light from our leader, many of us went for the wall loop for our second attack, knowing that not only were their bases easy to 3-star as they were rush Town Halls, but their attacks were also not as good, okay? So yeah, our second attack, many of us got the green light from the leader to go for the wall loop, and as you guys have seen from their number 1 base, it was very easy to get at least a 1-star, and so many of us went for it, me including me. Okay, so let us go through some replays. As you can see, we got off to a very good start. We got off to a very good start, 3 stars all the way. Okay, go white. Okay, now look at their war bases. Their big bombs were on the outside. Not something that I would advise, because the big bombs, they get triggered easily and don't really do much effect. Okay, what you want to do ideally is put the big bomb somewhere in the central where you can catch a lot of units, especially the wizards in a go wipe attack, because that is what you want to destroy. Okay, as you can see, this is a very easy 3-star for us, and we were left with many units and a lot of time, obviously. So yeah, anyways, she did not even use finish all of her wall breakers. Okay, but let us move on to the next replay. Okay, in fact he didn't even bring his heroes. 3 lightning spells and 10 dragons, 10 level 3 dragons. Sarek, one of our top dragon attackers. Okay, now he has 1 air defense exposed on the outside. As you can see, that is very very bad. And now the base is only left with 1 air defense, since he took out 2 with the lightning strike just now. Okay, very good placement of the lightning spell. Now if you're Town Hall 8 or underdeveloped Town Hall 9, you'll be facing a lot of dragon attacks, so I would not advise grouping your air defenses together like that. Okay, as you can see, his dragons just burned through the base, and he ended up having almost all of his dragons survived. I think only 1 died, or in fact none died. So yeah, not very good to group out your air defenses. Okay, dragons attack again, but with 12 dragons this time around, 2 heal and 2 rage. Now it deploys all of his dragons in one area, okay, and drops a rage spell, raging up all of the dragons, very well placed, okay. Heal spell goes down. Now the heal spell, if your heal spell is high level enough, and if the X-bow is only level 1, the heal spell can actually overcome the X-bow's damage, since the X-bow doesn't have any splash damage, okay. So yeah. Now dragons are better off if they are working in groups, so you should deploy your dragons as a group and not as separate individuals. You don't deploy dragons like one on each corner of the base, because they will get taken down relatively quickly, okay. Moving on. Okay, now I'm trying to look through, see for any other different attacks that I can show rather than just dragons. Now as we have a lot of Town Hall 8s, many of them are using dragon attacks, so yeah. Oh whoops, I actually showed this already. Okay, let's just watch through another dragon attack. Okay, 3 lightning spells on the air defense to take it out, and with 2 remaining air defenses, it's quite obvious that you're sending the dragons in from the bottom to take it out first. Now notice that their clan castle is not fully filled as well, and that makes things even easier for us, okay. So P.E.K.K.As drops all of his dragons from the bottom, and he has some balloons in the clan castle. And you can see that the air defenses were still relatively exposed, and that makes it easy for us to 3-star base in the event of a dragon attack. Now the king wasn't really needed either, since there were just a huge bunch of dragons left at the end of this attack, and really with the air defenses down, there's nothing left to stop a dragon attack. Now let us watch through my replay, okay. Go white, okay, very odd shaped base, but still easy to defeat though. Again, notice how one of their big bombs are on the outside and he only catches 1 wizard, not very effective. Drop my wall breakers and my wizards. Then I drop the remaining of my wall breakers, not very well placed, but it doesn't really matter. And then after the surrounding structures were cleared, I dropped my P.E.K.K.As and I dropped the first heal spell, since the wizards were about to deal with the clan castle and there were mortars and wizard towers nearby. I wouldn't want the splash damage to kill my wizards too soon. Now I dropped my last heal spell, heals up a big bunch of units, and with majority of my wizards surviving, really there wasn't any trouble 3-starring this base. And of course with my new level 3 P.E.K.K.As, there really isn't much to stop them. Now this golem here, kind of useless, didn't really tank much since he got stuck on a wall for majority of the battle, but you can see that didn't really make that much of a difference, since he was a very underdeveloped Town Hall 9. He didn't even have X-bows, okay. Now dragon attack with 3 heal spells. Usually I only use dragon attacks with 3 heal spells if there are high level air defenses in the base. In this case there weren't really that many high level air defenses in this base, but still the heal spell can work well too. First heal spell goes down, catches quite a lot of dragons, so not bad. Second heal spell goes down, catches another group of dragons along the other side, and allows the dragons to survive longer against the air defense. Last heal spell goes down, kind of wasted, because you only healed up the dragons by a teeny bit at the end, and you only managed to catch 1 dragon. However, there wasn't really much of an issue here, since the base was still easily 3-starred, okay. Now you can see how many of us went for the number 1 player, and this was how bad their attack was. Their number 1 player couldn't even 3-star number 24. So I really didn't know what they were thinking. So now he actually took out 1 air defense first. He has 4 dragons and 32 hogs. Quite a weird combination. He starts by dropping his clan castle, his heroes, and oh, he didn't bother luring out the clan castle. Now he drops his hogs. The dragon in the clan castle is just gonna melt through the hogs like nothing, and hog attack, he didn't even bring any heal spells. So really, I do not know what they are doing, and I think they kind of gave up when they first saw our first few attacks, which was really just 3 stars all the way, and they realized they had no chance. So it really kind of did struck me as odd how their number 1 player couldn't even 3-star number 24. So basically, if you're a clan with many underdeveloped players, I really wouldn't advise you to take part in clan wars. You should try to catch up first, and going for wars is not the right way. And what even surprised me was how they even got 6 war wins. Okay, anyways, let us move on to another replay. This was our attack against the number 1 player. Now you can see their base is very easy to 1-star and 3-star even. Okay, so this is sort of a gold white hog combination, or what I would now know, a gold wee hog combination, also known as gold wee strike force, which I now found out the name. Okay, not a really well placed heal spell since the hogs were still being targeted by infernos, and you should know that inferno, under the effect of the inferno, the heal spell doesn't work. Okay, another heal spell and rage spell goes down. Again, not doing a lot, since you should either freeze up the inferno first, or in this case, when he's not Town Hall 10 and doesn't have the freeze spell yet, you should at least wait till the inferno is not targeting the hogs first before you drop your heal spell. Okay, but that didn't really make much of a difference anyway. It was still an easy 3-star for us. As you can see, huge bunch of units left. The golem almost at full health. Big bunch of wizards, skeletons, and hog riders left at the end of the attack. So yeah. Now I'm not gonna show you guys how many of us actually went for their number 1 player. I went for it, and even our number 26 went for it and was able to get 1 star. Okay. So yeah, we are mostly attacking for the loot, since we know that we are very confident that we are gonna win them. Okay, so yeah. I'm just gonna show you guys a few more replays before I go off. Okay, again, go wipe strike force. Okay, with 1 golem, 2nd golem in the clan castle, spraying wizards in behind, wall breakers well deployed, P.E.K.K.As going in. Now it's very important to be patient with your P.E.K.K.A deployment, since you do not want them to go into the go off to the sides. Deploys his hogs on the right side of the base. First heal spell goes down, catches about half of their hogs, so not bad. Rage spell goes down, catches a big bunch of wizards and P.E.K.K.As, and last heal spell goes down, catches the P.E.K.K.A, the golem, and 1 hog. Okay, so yeah. So as you can see here, it was another easy 3-star for us. As much as possible, I try not to make this episode too long. Okay. Next one, we have Gowiwi with 6 witches and 25 wizards with 2 heals and 2 rage spells. Okay. Wall breakers go down, and can see how he patiently waits to deploy his witches so they wouldn't puff off to the side as well. Heal spell goes down since you wouldn't want that mortar taking out too many of your units. Okay, very well placed. Big bomb goes off. Luckily only catches the golem and maybe 1 or 2 wizards. Okay. Now all the units are converging in the center. The center gets wiped out very quickly. Rage spell goes down. Catches a big bunch of the witches and the wizards. Okay, very well placed. You can see here the archer queen is still at full health and there are virtually almost no defenses left. In fact, there are only 2 cannons left and it has set its sights on that golem, which is definitely not going to help the defender. Okay. Big bomb goes off, catches a big bunch of skeletons, but you can see that there's still a lot of wizards left and the archer queen is still at full health. Okay, so really this attack, you guys know the result is going to be another 3 stars for us. Okay, so that's all of the attacks I'm going to show you for this war. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.